Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today to continue this discussion on 7 pillars of successful professional life. So far, we have covered 5 pillars, which are passion, obligation, excellence, innovation, and compassion. Today, we are going to talk about the 6th pillar, which is appreciation. To discuss this very important topic with us, we have Mr. Prahlad Pai with us today. Thank you very much, sir, for joining us. So, sir, to start this discussion, I would like to ask you, can you please help us understand what is appreciation and why it should be done?
Thank you, Vivek. Appreciation is definitely an important pillar in anybody's successful life. In human being, there is a deepest desire to feel valued and to feel important. From that desire only, there is a craving for the appreciation. Every person is craving for the appreciation. And when we appreciate means we look for the good things. We must acknowledge it. That is very important. We must acknowledge it and we must express it by thanking him or thanking them. So this is what appreciation is. And what appreciation is not, that means appreciation is not flattery. You should not overdo it or you should not unnecessarily appreciate which is not existing. So that is also very important. What appreciation is and what appreciation is not. Both the things are very important.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing those details with us. Can you explain why appreciation is important?
Definitely, why part is very important because when I say everybody is craving for the appreciation, definitely when we appreciate others, they get motivated. So that motivation will always give you better results. That's why first important point is the people get motivated to do better work for you. Second point is your relations with him improves. Your relations with everybody improves because of appreciation, and because of that you have a very good environment, and in that environment you get better results. There is a cooperative environment and a productive environment. That is what is the uh, importance of appreciating others. And third important point is whatever you focus, because when you appreciate, you try to find good things in him, good qualities in him. So whatever you focus, that expand. That is a law of nature. So whenever you focus on their good qualities, his good qualities will also improve, and whenever you focus on them, that will come to you also. So you also improve, and he is also improving because of appreciation. So from all angles, I think appreciation is very, very important.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing the what and why of appreciation. As you said, we need to look at the good things in others. Can you please share how to develop this habit of appreciation?
As you said, you rightly said that we need to develop the habit, because generally most of the people are in the habit of finding the faults with the people. Nobody likes to see the good qualities in anybody. They generally try to find the faults, find the errors in others' behavior, in others' work. So that is what is the general tendency. So if you want to change that habit to a good habit, if you want to change from that fault finding habit to appreciation habit, then we have to do some exercise for that. It cannot happen in a day or two. For that, we need to get into the habit of reflecting on good things that happen during the day, whole day. So that habit we have to develop, and whatever we see the good things in others during the day, we must write down in some journal or in some diary, so that you will notice whole day. That will become a habit for you, that you will observe the good things, because you need to write in the evening. So that habit will be developed in you, and you will go on seeing the good things, remember those things, and then you will write at the end of the day, you will write in the diary. So if you start journalizing all these observations or these good findings, then I think slowly you will develop the habit of looking at good things in others. And this is not only important in professional life. In fact, it is important in personal life also. Generally, we don't appreciate our wife also or our children. We always try to compare with somebody else, which is not good. We should have that practice of appreciating in personal life also, because that is also very important.
Thank you, sir, for sharing that. Now, I wanted to ask you, how should we handle appreciation?
This is most important question, because when we appreciate somebody, generally his ego rises. That is what my experience I am telling you. His ego rises, and his expectations from you also rise, uh, because he feels that he is so important for the company that we need to give him promotion, we need to give him uh, increase in the salary. All those things, expectations rise. That's why we must be very careful and cautious while doing the appreciation. First important thing is we should appreciate for the specific points, not general appreciation. For example, if we should not say that you are doing very good job. We should always specify which thing he has done very good, which things he has done very well, that we have to point out and tell him. It should be very specific. And at the same time, uh, it is generally said that you must appreciate in public and find the fault privately. So you must tell him his faults also, his problem points also. We must discuss with him, but that should be done in private. So one thing you remember, when you appreciate in public, and also when he is not around. That is also very important. So when you appreciate some person when he is not around, that is more effective than doing in his presence. That is very important. And second important, I told you that uh, you must be specific, and whatever faults we find, that you must discuss privately with him. But you must discuss that, otherwise he will always feel too important for his capability or for his capacity. Another side of it, that when somebody appreciates you, that time you must take that appreciation humbly, and you should not be boastful about it. And when you are a team leader, there are many people working for you, and their work also you must appreciate. So that is why whenever somebody gives you credit, try to share this credit with your team members and appreciate them, not privately but publicly, so that you will get better work, better results from your team. So that is also very important.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing all those details about appreciation with us. I would like to summarize some of the key points for our viewers. First of all, you mentioned appreciation is looking for good things in others and acknowledging them. This motivates others to do better work and builds a cooperative and productive environment. Next, you mentioned this will not come easily. We need to build a habit of appreciating others. And to build a habit, we need to reflect daily and write the good things which happened during the day. Lastly, the person being appreciated needs to accept it humbly and share credit with others where it's due. Thank you, sir, for sharing all those details of appreciation with us. I hope our viewers also found it useful. Thank you, everyone, for joining. And thank you,
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you.